So here's the deal. If you have never actually seen the movie 1984, you've never actually read the book, all you have to do is just take a look around right here in the United States, because it is happening. In this year's National Defense Authorization Act, there is a section 1287, that creates this new organ of the state called the Global Engagement Center. It falls under the jurisdiction of the State Department. And let me just read you direct quotes from the Act. Part of the scope of this Global Engagement Center is to, quote, recognize, understand, expose, and counter foreign state and non-state propaganda and disinformation efforts aimed at undermining United States national security interests. It will also, quote, analyze relevant information from United States government agencies, United States allies and partner nations, think tanks, academic institutions, civil society groups, and other non-governmental organizations. It will then also, quote, support the development and dissemination of fact-based narratives and analysis to counter propaganda. This will also maintain, collect, use, and disseminate records for research and data analysis of foreign state and non-state propaganda. Now, I was turned on to this by the Freeman's Perspective, and you can check it out at freemansperspective.com because it goes into more detail, and there are also some links there. You can actually read the entire 969-page bill if you'd like to. But it should be a matter of concern, because what it basically means is that it gives the U.S. State Department the power to take over Radio Free Europe, Radio Free Asia, and the Middle East broadcasting networks, and we eventually roll them into its own budget. And technically, they're opening a Ministry of Truth from 1984. Remember that whole state propaganda arm? And it's going to happen by June 21st of this year. This is going to be just mind-blowing if you think about it, because it also specifically says in the Act that no state can pass any law counter to this. So this is a move to say, look, everything that's disseminated has to be approved by the government first, and it has to be our version of what we say the truth is. Free speech is about to disappear in every area of life. Some of the things that we've talked about in recent weeks, everything that's happening now with people who have been personally shunned or fired for things that they have said that other people disagree with. Now it's going to be happening with the power of law behind it. The United States government will be, in effect, creating a Ministry of Truth. Check it out for yourself. Don't just go by what I'm saying or by what Freeman's Perspective is saying. Check it out. It's this year's National Authorization Act, the Defense Authorization Act, that was signed on December 23rd. And once again, this is in Section 1287. Something to think about. If you like what I'm doing, consider becoming a supporter either through Patreon or through a direct subscription at my website, radiofreespeech.com. And if you'd like, send me an email so we can have some conversation about this, steve@radiofreespeech.com. Thank you very much. Make sure you check out my Alaska news and my U.S. and international news as well.